Here, the recording is on. So yeah, once again, welcome everyone. This is the live session, and you are going to learn on day one about Agile BA Scrum. Before we begin, I have set up the context. Context is that you are going to take the responsibility, and that's why you have showed up, and that's why I'm appreciating you for taking time out and giving the commitment for the learning of day one. So what we will be learning and how this class will go on, everything will wrap it up. But before we begin, let me tell you, you are learning from whom? You will be learning from two trainers. We have gender inclusion. So Prerna ji will also be there. I'll be also there conducting you this training. So Prerna ji also comes from IT background. I also come from IT background. Before I speak on, I would request Prerna ji to talk about herself. So Prerna ji, over to you. You can please introduce yourself before we commence.
Thank you so much, Gaurav. Once again, a very warm welcome to all of you that you have taken out your time, in this busy schedule. So here I am, Prerna K. Let me just start with a few details from my end. I have completed my MCA in 2008, and I have around 13 plus years of experience in IT. Currently, I'm working with Axis Bank as a PMO. As the word suggests, PMO, that means I work as a project management office, catering to variety of projects, understanding, tracking, reviewing them. And as being in a bank, you must be aware the financial and other aspects of understanding. That is also part of my day-to-day job and work. I deal and interact with variety of teams like finance, audit, sales, marketing, you name it, we have to. So that is my day-to-day activity. Along with, I worked as a project manager in IT in companies like Accenture, L&T Infotech, IndusInd Bank, where I've learned to solely handle multiple projects along with my development and testing team. As well as in initial years, as I completed my MC, I have a development background. I've worked on websites, web applications, wherein I've developed us using .NET once upon a time. That was pretty some years back. But even as of now, I am engaged with the development teams, with the day-to-day uh, team members who are contributing to coding. So I do have that background also. I'm not hands-on as of now, but yes, I'm involved in the process. And as well as I'm a certified Six Sigma lean management. I've completed a lot of banking trainings that are mandatory and those are essential. And as well as I have a keen interest on relationship and resource management. So overall, I've been there. I'm working here. And if you can say, it's my passion to work into IT industry along with people. So here I am again welcoming you for this amazing session where we will enable you to understand what is the BA Scrum, and we have this 6 to 8 weeks journey along with you. So I just hope that you will give you 100% for understanding, for getting to know the concepts, the theory, the practical, and yes, this is it. I will not take much of our time on this. So thank you so much, Gaurav. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Prerna ji. So guys, this is really great introduction from Prerna ji. So let me talk about my quick brief introduction. So I have talked in the demo session. If you have gone through, how many of you have gone through the demo session already, the intro part? So yeah, especially Chanchal and Mayank, have you gone through the demo intro session? Yesterday we shared the link with you.
No, I was not able to do
Okay,
this yet,
okay,
but I'll take a look.
okay,
No, I was also not able.
okay,
I was
okay.
not aware of it, I guess.
Okay, no problem. So yeah, why I was asking, because there I have already covered my intro, so there won't be any need. But yeah, since you have not gone through, you can take your time and you can go through that. That will add some value to know that how you will be led further. So yeah, so talking about myself, I come from more than 15 years of IT career background. I started my career as QA and evolved further further into delivery. I served as a delivery manager last. I have coordinated in various projects, come it from various domain, be it healthcare, utility, insurance, banking, finance, card payment, anything. So 15 years is not an easy or not a simple experience. This is a vast experience where all the elements what I have gained through my experience, you will be going to experience them as well, because this is going to be complete reflection, because what you will learn from anyone and what you you know uh, get trained upon something, you will have always the essence of that from whom you are learning. And for my business purpose, I have also traveled in various country and various international cities, be is Sydney, Melbourne, Colombia, New Zealand, Bangkok, Cape Town, Johannesburg, and so on. So you just more than 8 cities, international cities I have traveled. Okay, I have further evolved as an author and also a mindset coach. So this is just a brief about myself. So yeah, so let me talk about 6 pillars. So 6 pillars is very, very fascinating thing, because this is the one which will be protecting your goals. This is the one which is going to protect your aspiration forever, because this is a step by step guidance where you get under instructor-led free training, then you get certified, and then further you will be well prepared for on interview preparation, vendor interview preparation, client interview preparation. But just before last 3 elements, you will be rewarded with amazing certificate on this course completion. So these are the 6 elements I just wanted you to understand and realize before we get into a deeper dive. So yeah, we have covered pretty well about these things. You will come to know about these slides even in the intro, how Guru schools function. Okay, so I'm just moving further, because here mainly we have talked about Guru schools partnering, and more about Guru schools, how we function, how we enable every students under our ecosystem. So anytime if you feel like interacting with us, or anytime if you feel like approaching us, we are an email away. We can you can drop a message or email at training@guruschools.com. But needless to say that you are at the you are the part of the much closer group that is in the WhatsApp. Anytime you can send us a message, and we would be happy to respond to that. So yeah, so while we are taking a deep dive inside the Agile and BS Scrum, so let me briefly talk about 3 secrets of Agile. So generally I have covered it in intro as well. So the agility is protected by the 3 main key area, which we categorize into 3 elements. This is called as mindset, intent, and soft skills. So agility has evolved and considered further as a game of complete mindset. So on mindset, we will be okay, just give me a second. Leena ji, once again, could you please tell us that any Swati is there from the last batch, if you are aware of? Hello, am I audible? Leena ji, could you unmute and tell us that are you aware of any Swati or anyone?
Yes,
Can
Swati ji, Swati
Yes.
Datar,
Gaurav, Swati Datar.
Datar was the
okay,
previous batch from me.
thank you so much for confirming. So I was not aware, that's why I was asking. Okay, so let's move ahead further. So I was talking about 3 key elements on mindset, intent, and soft skill. So apart from technical stuff, you will also be getting few elements from this training, that how you can strengthen your these skills. Okay, so that will be the part of this training. Okay, and yeah, so how this is going to happen? So the duration will be the 6 weeks. The people who have come from last batch, you may find that some variation of from the previous training and this training, because of course every the style and the flexes are different to deliver on the training. So that's number one. Number two, in case this is mainly focus for the new batch, so you may find out that few information from last training and you are bubbling up to talk about that. So I would tell you that please hold that moment and don't use those words which has not been introduced in this training. The simple reason behind that, it may mislead to the new participant. So just with the care for the care of the new participant, we will be using in our training only those keywords and only those terminology which we have experienced in the current training. So are we all agreeing on this, that this is how we are going to receive this kind of training? Everyone is there with me? You can just show me a thumbs up, a reaction, or you can just unmute yourself and say yes in one voice. So are you all with me? Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so
Yes.
much. Superb. Superb. I truly appreciate that. So, so that's the training. So this is the timeline you see over here. This is the timeline, and this all are the topics we are going to cover. Okay. So I'm not going to brief every single element as I had covered in the past intro session. So let's get into week one itself. So week one is more about talking about you, not about us. So I'm going to give you this privilege that you come up, talk about yourself, that what is your name, what is your prior experience in IT, if any, and once you are done with your intro, then I want you to tell us and declare us why exactly you want to undergo the training. I totally understand this is one thing that since you have paid money, this is bound to happen that you will undergo this training. But I want to understand from you why, because the more stronger why becomes, the more easier how becomes. Okay, and on this note, it brings this clarity when you verbalize. It gives the direction towards your destination. Okay, so bring that more closer to you. I want you to verbalize this, and why you want to get placed in IT. So that's the third thing I want you to talk about. And then why you think that this could be easy for you to comprehend and move ahead. So this thing also I want to talk with us. So share with us these four elements. Do you have any question on this type of intro, that okay, what exactly you have to speak up? So you have any question on this framework before you start introducing yourself? Okay, I will take this as no. So thank you. Fine. So what before you start introducing yourself, the new members, you might have received one link from us. The link is more about yourself. It's about personalized care of the candidates. There is one form where you need to fill your name and email and your means a few things about you. So I would recommend, if you have not filled that form, kindly fill that. It might have come to you in your direct messaging app. Please check for that. Okay, it must be with only new members, not with the people who are coming from the last batch, previous batch. So all new members, you are requested to kindly fill that form if you have not done so. I have received from Chanchal, so this is one of the acknowledgement. So thank you. So who will go first? Who would like to grab this opportunity first? Because how you do anything is how you do everything. So if you can grab any opportunity first, there are chances that you will get one more opportunity towards placement first. So considering this note, I would invite you to start introducing yourself. I see one person has come up and she has gone just now. So who will go first? New member, Mayank or Chanchal? Could you just turn on your mic and introduce yourself, please?
Sure.
Uh,
I
Okay.
can go, or Chanchal, you can go, whatever, man. I can ladies first. So
Yeah, that's
Okay.
the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, Chanchal.
Yeah, good evening. This is Chanchal Agrawal.
Good evening, Chanchal.
Yeah, I have my education wise, I have done my engineering in computer science, and then I have done my MBA in HR. And I have 3 years of experience in technical recruitment and sales.
Mhm.
Okay, so I relocated in California, San Jose, in 2019. I got married, so that's the reason, and that's the reason I'm looking for some change, and I want to undergo some changes in my profile, because I don't think so in management I can get a job here in US. So I'm looking forward to strengthen my profile in related to BA or Agile Scrum. So in the meantime, I have done couple of courses from Udacity and Udemy as well, related to business analytics. So I'm looking forward to it, so to get a job to actually strengthen my profile into technical side.
Okay, so since you have done some courses, it will be
Yes.
also easy for you to comprehend our training as well and get going in this path, right?
Yeah.
Super awesome. Thank you so much. So
Thank you.
amazing. So guys, was a great intro. So I would request everyone to go to reaction and show thumbs up to Chanchal, because she came forward, took the opportunity, grabbed this opportunity, and introduced herself. So this is all about grabbing the opportunity. So I would request everyone, go to reaction, show the thumbs up. Thank you so much. And I'm doing this same thing. Thank you. So yeah, Mayank, please go ahead.
hello, good evening, everybody. My name is Mayank Kapoor, and I have overall 15 years of experience in business development and sales, and in economic development. For the past 7 years, I've been working there, and it's been a great career. And I understand technology. I've worked with it, but I have not, heavily involved in it. So with this course, I feel that I'll get a better understanding of how technology is used, how Scrum and business analysis can be done, and maybe try to switch my career from economic development to the technology side. And that's why I'm here. I'm very excited to learn more and work with you guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mayank, for coming forward and sharing with us. Can we all show a thumbs up to Mayank? And yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, Madhuri. And thank you, Leena ji. And thank you, everyone else who has showed the thumbs up. Thank you, Chanchal. So guys, quickly, since people are here from previous batch as well. So I and you are going to continue in this journey, I believe so. So quickly, I would say that every one of you, what the positive impact after undergoing the previous training you had, could you please just tell your name and which training you have undergone, and yeah, you can just talk quickly within a sentence or something, and once you are done, you can pass the ball to someone else. Who will go first? Because you are here, you are getting this opportunity. If you won't grab the opportunity, yeah, Madhuri, go ahead.
Hi.
Yes. Hi, Madhuri. Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Good evening. I am Madhuri Shevlikar, and I was previously in the batch of BA Scrum and QA class.
Super. How was your experience? Just in one line of one word. Would love to hear.
Very nice experience. The teachers were good, and we did all enjoy and learn a lot. Since I have no background of IT at all, still I love the classes that I did with Ravindraji and Richaji.
Awesome, amazing. So guys, just show a thumbs up if you like the quick intro. So who else will come the next? So just tell your name, in which batch you were, just previous one, and how was your experience? One word from your experience. So who will go first? So Madhuri, you can unmute yourself and you can pass the ball. Just call out any one name and we will move over there. Call out anyone name.
Deepika ji.
Okay, Deepika ji, please go ahead.
Thank you so much, Madhuri ji. It was a great experience in the last batch.
Amazing. Awesome. Please call out someone's name.
Leena ji? Or she left.
Take anyone else's name.
Pallavi ji.
Yeah, Pallavi ji.
Hi, thank you, Deepika ji. It was a great experience learning with Ravi sir, and both the trainers are very nice, and we learned a lot. Thanks for everything.
Okay. So one word, it was great experience. So fine.
Mhm.
So since everyone is talking about having a great experience, and that's what we want to give you in this learning, and that's why I encourage people to quickly talk about themselves and their experience. And this is only about what kind of experience you are going to get. So yeah, so this was completely wrapped up with your introduction. This is the timeline complete plan. So this batch, this special batch, which is starting today, if you can see the screen, the Excel sheet in the slide, if you can see that, can anyone confirm me? Can anyone confirm me? If it is visible, you can unmute yourself. The grid is visible to you, the Excel sheet.
Yes,
This is,
Gaurav, it's visible. Yes.
thank you. Thank
Yes.
you. So the plan is going to start from today. So basically what we will be covering today, mainly about, it's about understanding you, about this timeline, welcoming you, and then quickly we will take a deep dive inside business analysis and agile intro. Okay. So this is starting from today, and this complete 6 weeks will be getting completed on 30th of April. Okay, so every week we will have 3 sessions. Okay, today is Tuesday, so Tuesday, Thursday, and Monday. So let's start, consider as if you are coming for here for first time in this week. So our week is starting from today. So Tuesday, Thursday, and Monday, this is how we are going to plan. And every day it is going to happen at 8:30 p.m. EST, as per your convenient time. So this is the entire plan. If you want to take a screenshot or snapshot of it, you can take it quickly. Once you are done, you can show me thumbs up, or you can just tell a word go, and I will move to the next slide.
Hey, would you be sharing this presentation?
Yeah, the presentation deck won't be shared with you, but yeah, after you will undergo this training, everything will be recorded and placed in YouTube. You will be getting YouTube link, that whatever you have gone through, so that you can refer it again and again whenever you wish to. Yeah.
Okay.
So meanwhile, you can just take a picture of this and you can go ahead. Yeah. Cool. Should I move ahead? Okay, so I'll take it as yes. So yeah, so what we are going to learn in this week, mainly about agility and business analysis. So why exactly people are in the industry choosing about agile? So why everyone is going behind agile? Because agile is being an approach. Okay, so let me ask you, whenever you feel hungry, do you want to wait to someone to go ahead and cook and then start serving, or do you want that time immediately, instantly, food being served in your plate? How would you prefer? Instantly, faster, quicker, or would you want to wait for an hour or two to all the process to get settled, and by the time your hunger will be killed, and you are not completely in the mood of having or chewing something, so you won't feel hungry by the time the things will be served to you? So what would you prefer? During hunger, immediately grabbing the food and start eating it up, or you want to go ahead under long wait period?
Instant.
Super. So that's how, with this requirement, agility was introduced. in under agile, so there was a different approach earlier. That was software development lifecycle, SDLC. So in that, things were being served towards the stakeholders, towards the client. But how it evolved, they realized that it is a time consuming process, and things were started picking it up. All software developers during 90s, they were brainstorming to improve the processes. Okay. And what they find means, in a evolution of the period from 90s to the 2000, they realize that there is a way through which we can serve our customer in a faster way, in a quicker way, and we can still go ahead of the competitor, right? So and when they realized that the more the faster delivery became, they found that it brings the 70% of higher profit growth and 50% of higher revenue growth. So if this realization came into the industry, everyone was ready to adapt this approach of agility of the delivery. So agility is a delivery approach of any project. Okay. So agility became the approach, while business analysis becoming the backbone, because it was giving the complete top view, the helicopter view, the eagle's eyes views to the professional to know from point A to point B all about this project. This business analyst become the key professional in any project, who was responsible for improving the process, improving the products, and improving the services through his data analysis concept. Okay. So this business analysis, being a person who was also responsible for creating the new models to support business decision, because in any business decision is the key thing. When you decide, you can start giving the direction towards your destination to any goal. So any project is what? Any project is nothing but a goal, okay, an objective, a vision which any organization want to achieve. So in this process, from starting the journey towards your destination to achieve the goal, there are various milestones come into the picture. And when they arrive and come into the picture, business analysis role is to talk about every single those milestone. And that's why this is also called as an act of bridging the gap between the business goal and IT infrastructure through IT structure. So that's why this agile and BA go hand in hand, because both of them complement each other. Okay, business analysis as a job profile and agility as a process. So how this agile and BA will help you? These both things will help you to choose a career. So once you are well aware, you are aware of the business analysis concept, and once you are aware of the agile and Scrum approach, you will be ready to grab any job as a product owner, as a simple business analyst, as a Scrum master. And there are the various profiles which gets coined up from this to concept of agile and Scrum and business analysis. You will come to know gradually when the days will roll on. Okay, so this is what we are going to talk in this week. And yeah, so before we get into this, till now everyone is okay. Whatever we have covered, we have quickly and steadily touched the concept agile. We have talked about agile and what we are going to learn about business analysis. Okay, and now I'll be getting into introduction of agile. Why the need of agile was sensed in the industry? Because things were moving well, right? Everything was defined. Software development lifecycle was the backbone in the IT industry, where everything started with the requirement gathering and ended up with delivery and maintenance. But what we found that in this this model, things became the time consuming. Okay, and people, by the time the delivery used to happen, by the time any project used to get over, the requirement was realized that it needed to be changed. Okay, how would you feel that, for example, you are working on, Mac Pro, okay, and imagine like this is a 486 era where you have been given a monochrome computer, and Microsoft came and they said to you that, okay, this is the monochrome 486, start working on that and start telling us the your experience. And by the time you are talking about your experience, you realize that world has moved so fast and people are adapting the Mac and Mac Pro. So isn't it really, don't you feel that it's totally irrelevant to talk about now monochrome and 486 in the era of Mac? And that's how this feeling every IT industry had. When the time when the product was being delivered, they found they are really behind from the trend. Okay, so if today Amazon is talking about quickly delivery, and still some IT industry are working on creating the, adding the cart component inside their website, so they realize that they are far behind the trend. And that's why a group of around 70 IT professionals came together in 1990s, and they understood few area where pair programming was there, where extreme programming was there. They also handled through some variation from SDLC towards in the pair programming. And they realized that the moment any application or any software goes lightweight, okay, it's easy for them to accept that, and it's easy for them to move ahead. And they found that it's okay to make the software and application to make more lightweighted, okay, and then deliver it to the company or to the stakeholder, so that they will be ready to use it. Now let me ask you this question. Say for example, you have been promised for a big screen, promise for a big screen where you will have the complete view of North America map, okay. And this is the time we came to know that you will be really interested to know the one area or central area of the North America, okay. And to have this view, would you like to wait for entire map to be developed and present in front of you, or it's okay if I'll give you first such utility where you can zoom into the central area of the North America and you will be aware of every every single road or street or whatever you would like to have a look at central area? So of course you would say it's okay for us because that's being the priority. So that's how it happened. When agility came into the picture, people were ready to break the long vision into the small milestone, okay. And they were ready to accept those small chunks which matched with their priority, which helped them to move ahead. Okay, so does it make any sense whatever I am talking till now? So is it making sense? If it is making sense, you can type into the chat window MS, or you can just unmute yourself and say makes sense. Yeah. So are you guys with me? If you are with me, you can show me thumbs up. Thank you, Chanchal. Mayank, you with me listening, or you have been dropped? No. So I'm just waiting for the feedback. Thank you.
I'm
Thank
very
you so
much here, very much here, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Super. So yeah. So now I have just now talked about the history. I have just talked about need of Agile and how it evolved. So it's it evolved from 1990s, and in 2001, first in the Agile manifesto, Agile word was introduced. Okay, so let me read on the deck that what I have not covered so far. So when customer is ready to accept small pieces of large application to keep their customer hooked until it is ready to be used as a whole. So this is how Agile works. Okay, so you get agree to use something in a piece until I present you one product as a whole. Okay, so this is how the intent of the Agile was. Start using it until you use it as a whole. Okay, so that was the concept behind the Agile. Agile has evolved from SDLC to pair programming to Agile to Kanban and now to Scaled Agile. We will be learning for each and everything about it. Okay, so the another concept and another motto was to provide the lightweight experience. So in earlier days, what used to happen, any software which used to be of big volume in GBs or something, okay, and now you can find such softwares are easily available for the client, and they are lightweight, they are in some MBs, and anyone and everyone can use it. Okay, so yeah. So
Good question. So
yeah,
before Agile, there was waterfall, right?
yeah,
Right. So we transitioned from waterfall to Agile, and still there are still organizations use waterfall and then some use Agile, right? Or
there is some
everybody
background
has moved to
noise.
sorry,
Yeah,
or everybody has moved from waterfall to Agile.
right. So yes, so this has been evolved from waterfall model. We also know them as SDLC model. So and today everyone is focusing on Scaled Agile. So we will be knowing this all concept in a step-by-step manner the moment we will experiencing that week one is getting over. So right question, and yes, you are right, Mayank. So this is how the evolution happened. Do you have any another question in related to this, or you are good?
No.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Gaurav. I would like to add something here.
Yeah, please. Sorry.
First of all, Mayank, a very good question, and I have been wanting to, give an comparison-wise understanding of agile or agility, as Gaurav rightly mentioned, and Mayank also, said that earlier we had waterfall. So by saying that is waterfall is a linear method. By saying linear means in with respect to software development, waterfall or SDLC method was we used to go one step by one step. In one word, the women will be more able to understand this. There was no multitasking, I would say. The first of all, we will start with one phase or one what do you say, one part of development, then we'll go to second, then go to third. And as Gaurav mentioned, after the entire product or application or project is completed, then it was ready. So it was like you're hungry, but still you're starting with cutting the onions, getting the peas, or getting the stuff from the market. It was a lengthy process wherein the final product or final output used to take time, and that was okay in the earlier times where technology was slow and people had a lot of patience, and overall market was going on a very slow version. But now, as the 90s or 2000 came in, people especially from IT, banking, and the other sectors realized that this is pretty slow as per the productivity and as per the output, as far as output is concerned. So as Gaurav has been stating all that, so agility come in, or agile methodology came in the picture, taking the advantage which were not there in software development or SDLC or waterfall method. Here you are getting output within particular weeks or as per the sprints. You are able to see what are you developing, what are you working on. So when we work in an environment, in a business environment, in organizations where clients are, they are very demanding, they want to see what's going on, there's involvement from the client, their involvement from other department, you also get the confidence that yes, my product is getting developed, I am working on this is the output. And then in the initial phase, as you're involved and you're giving the output, you're aware of which direction you're going. So it's in simple words, how you start a day. You don't do everything in linear, like especially with with females and stuff. You get up, you make your coffee, as well as you're starting your breakfast. You even log in your computer, you check your mails. It's all going hand in hand, and the output is instant. You check your mail, if there's any emergency, you'll just just finish on that, work on that, get a call, as well as your coffee is ready, as well as your kids are up, as well as your maybe getting ready for the day. So how we live in the current scenario, is like fast, it's secure, and it's gives the output upfront. So that is the main advantage what I've always feel, because when I started in industry, we used to work on typical linear or SDLC or waterfall method, and we used to see that, oh, you're taking a lot of time. But now here, from many years, we've introduced agility. We are working in that fashion, and trust me, it gives output, and it's highly recommended and used in the overall market. So yes, this is what I wanted to add. So on a comparative note, agility is fast, and agility is here to stay for long. Rather, it is here. So Gaurav, over to you. I just wanted to share
Yeah,
this.
thank you so much. Thank you so
Most
much for
welcome.
wonderfully explaining this. So thank you, Prerna. So this is always wonderful to get the addition, and that's why we are two here for you. So yeah, so here, do you have any question? I think I have talked mainly about this thing. So I have covered on various levels. So here, what I want from you to do. So since we will be moving faster and moving ahead in coming week, so the kind of example we will put in front of you, so I want you to every time visualize those things. Okay, so visualize those things, as in when I am giving you example that for tomorrow, if you are working as a business analyst, the moment I bring this statement out, I want you guys to start visualizing. Because why visualization is very, very important. Let's go back towards the mindset thing. So mindset thing is that it says that to bring anything in the reality, it has to be first conceptualized into the mind. To bring anything in the reality, first it has to be created inside the mind. So take an example of the chair on which you are sitting right now, or wherever you are sitting. So what do you think, how it has come as a product into the market? So first, its blueprint was generated. First, it was created in someone's mind. Okay, and he visualized that what will be the outcome, what will be the objective, how it would be looking like in the reality. So everything was created first inside the mind, and then it came into the reality. Okay, and that's why it is important for us to start pre-framing our mind on this note, that what exactly we are going to get at a final stage. And that's why we will keep on delivering some analogy, we will keep on delivering some real-time concept from the industry. And that time, whenever we are going to use that time, I want you to be more aware towards those examples, because those are becoming your energy booster, and those are going to give you the direction, and those are the things which will bring more and more question from you. So here, understand importance of the asking question. Why importance of asking question is important? Because these are going to bring and give you the more real clarity of any working projects. Okay, the more question you will ask, you will get ready to answer such question in the real time project, because you are going to encounter such kind of questions coming from stakeholder. As a business analyst, you will encounter QA departments will be coming with lot of questions, and that's why your focus here should be going towards being more introspective, going towards asking more questions, because this is going to bring more clarity and more milestone clearer for you. So do you have any question right now related to whatever we have spoken so far? Any question, guys? I have seen some comments. No? Okay, cool. So what I want, since we have covered a very small thing, I want someone to talk about what they have understood. What exactly you remember in this interaction? Why this is important? This is going to bring two things. First, your command and your confidence on your understanding, that you are understanding things right. And second, whatever you are understanding and that is right, that is going into the direction in which we want to give you in. So I want to bring, or I want to request Chanchal and Mayank first, first all of you, that whatever you have understood. So I want you to just summarize that, your understanding, in couple of sentences. So it will be really great if, so that it will be real time check.
Sure. I can go ahead. Yeah, it was a great conversation, and I think we just given an overall picture of what agile methodology is and what the background is and how it's been how effective it is being in the current scenario. So I believe you just explained us a brief background of what agile is and how we need to why we need. Basically, you're saying why agile is important, and I guess we will learn more about it as we go on.
Right.
That's what I thought.
Yes. Good understanding. So yeah, Chanchal, over to you. Please add your understanding. What do you have understood in the conversation till now?
Yes, basically, Gaurav, you have explained the difference between what we used to use SDLC, that is waterfall, and why we are using right now the agile method, because it is more easy and it's the outcome is very fast enough.
Yes, wonderful. Thank you so much for adding this. And yes, you rightly understood that we are just kicking off, and that's why this session was more about the overview and touch basing where we are getting into. So on this note, what I want Pallavi, Madhuri, and Leena ji, you also add about from your experience and whatever you have heard till now, that if it is going to help entire group, that if you could add something about agile and business analysis, so it will be great. So since Pallavi had unmuted herself, so I would request Pallavi to come up and speak up. So yeah, Pallavi has dropped off, I guess. So who else? Madhuri, could you please take it up and talk about what your experience and your understanding about agility and business analysis? So it will be great value addition and your revision as well. So Pallavi has dropped off now. So Madhuri, could you please unmute yourself and speak up? Few words about your understanding from your earlier, and you can revise about it. Madhuri, can you hear me? Madhuri or Leena ji, whoever wish to add something. Guys, I hope I am audible. Prerna ji, can you confirm if I am audible to you?
Yes, Gaurav, very much.
Okay, so I want these guys who have joined, so just don't join for the sake of joining. Also start adding value. This is going to help you back only. Whatever you speak, this is going to strengthen you. Okay, I'm on the phone. Yeah. Give me a few seconds.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Leena has reverted.
Yes. So that's why I'm requesting. So once Leena ji will be done, I would request Madhuri, you come up and talk. Keep grabbing the opportunity, because in the real time you will have to, because getting into a job is not only the goal. So once you get into a job, once you placed into IT organization, there you need to scale up. And that's why you need to keep grabbing the opportunity to talk more, because in future you will be talking to stakeholders as well. Yeah. So yeah, I will give the opportunity first to Leena ji, and then we'll come back to you, Madhuri ji. So you guys are getting idea, Madhuri and Chanchal and Mayank, how we closely work over here.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Super. So we'll wait.
So Gaurav, let me ask you.
Yes.
By the time we're waiting, so what do you expect us to learn from the first class, and what is your expectation?
See, my expectation from you guys are two things. Okay. As I showed you the one triangle, the triangle was of mindset, the triangle of was skill set, and the triangle was of soft skill. So going forward, you will also get some element. I want you to practice something every day. Okay. So I may ask you to go through some specific audio. Okay. Why? Because few things has to be the part of daily ritual. I'll be talking about those things in coming days. So how they will give us a connection, they keep us connected with the objective, what exactly we want in your life. So that's the one thing. So you will be getting some assignment related to that. The second one is that your commitment. So commitment as if that keep asking question wherever you feel you are stuck, keep involving, keep getting engaged in such interaction. Okay. And let's not keep it happen that you are taking this casually. It's about your seriousness, it's about your commitment. So it's not about what we are delivering, it's all about how you are receiving, it's all about how you exactly want your career to be shaped up. And that's why it's importantly and very crucial for you to be more committed. Okay. So it's all about your commitment, because I don't know you, right? We know we know guru schools, we know 6 pillars, we know everything, so we can give you as much as we can. But since we don't know your real time commitment, we don't know your seriousness, so it's all up to you how you work in the background. Okay. And how you receive it, how seriously you complete your assignments, how seriously you get keep on getting engaged. So this is what our expectation is. So is it good enough? Does it sound good? What exactly we are expecting from you?
Yeah, it does help me because I know I'm committed. So you're saying if I'm committed, things should work well. So I'm excited about that.
Super, amazing. Yeah. So Leena ji, you are in. So yeah, please share something about.
Sorry, I had to take this line.
Okay, no problem.
Basically, I'm a travel agent. I have a travel business, and somebody was stuck in Banaras.
Okay.
And I could not, just pass on to that. I had to help them. They lost everything, their passports and everything.
Oh.
And now we have to wait till Indian consulate helps them. Anyway, sorry. What I understand of Agile is I had actually seen a very good video, and if I depict it in a very common word, it is like doing things just as you need it.
Yeah.
Like doing a thing like in pieces, bits and pieces, like it's like the car company Toyota, right? They had developed this one, just what you needed. Like you don't have to produce 1,000 cars a day. Okay, so it's like doing things but in fast execution, quality and reliability. So do it in bits and pieces, and that is what I understood of Agile. Not a linear approach.
Well said.
But, it's like,
well said. And this is really beautiful things.
See, I'm not from the field, so those lingos, it's very hard to come for me unless I work like 24/7 into the field. But I know the logic. That's my way of explaining.
Yeah. Yes. So you need what you need. So this has to be produced in everything has to bring the ease.
Bits and pieces. Yeah.
Yeah. So wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. So great understanding, very crisp. So yeah, this is what we are looking for exactly. So yeah, well added.
Gaurav, I would like to add something to the expectation part of it. And first of all, Leena ji, very well put in. And let me be honest with you, lingo and terminologies can very well come with the theoretical knowledge, but the kind of understanding you have had is really, really, worth appreciating. So, yes, welcome. So this is mostly and mainly for Mayank and Chanchal, as yours. Yeah, is all fine? My voice.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. You are
So
audible.
I just, first of all, Mayank, a very good and honest question that what are our expectation from you as students or as attending this course? And as I think Gaurav has mostly highlighted this based upon all the aspects, still I would like to highlight along with the seriousness and commitment, your day-to-day involvement, as Gaurav mentioned, and as well as your openness for understanding. This is not any other instructor-led training where you just attend and you're just there at the receiving end and you just go home. No, this is not a monologue, this is a dialogue. As you must be seeing, we both are, Gaurav especially is trying to engage you in every conversation, trying to understand that, are you getting the concepts or are you here with us on this. So our honest expectation is from you is, whenever you feel that there's some additional information or explanation is required, we are there for you. Please be interactive and ask. I know this is the first session, so we are taking some time to understand, to adjust each other, as we are as trainers, you as students are attending this class, but all of you have the background, you have had the knowledge, not only of IT but of the real world. So me and Gaurav, we both will try to give you knowledge in such a way that you can relate it with your day-to-day work or life or industry, and your understanding, your commitment, your involvement, and in case if you feel like there might, if you couldn't explain in such manner, if you could give an example, that would really encourage us also to that to get to know that, oh yes, our students or our team members are really understanding it, they're getting it. And it's not that everything will be super smooth. At times there can be doubts or any apprehensions. You're free to ask, you're free to go ahead. So do not treat it as any other simple class wherein you just attend and go. No, here our entire focus is on you for your understanding, because ultimately it's you that you're gonna give interviews, gonna get into the market, get job, get placed, working as a BA or agile practitioner. So yes, the focus is on you. So your dedication, involvement, commitment, your questions, more than we explaining, we really, I hope Gaurav, we talked about this, we are really looking forward for your engagement, your questions, because everybody has a different set of experience in life, in work, and they have different kind of thought process. So yes, without taking much of your time on this topic, I really, first of all, really like the question of Mayank coming up and asking us, and this is for rather all of you. Please be more involved. Try to understand. If you have any doubts, we are just a reach away on your mobile, on just one message in group, on personal. So feel free to come ahead and ask us your doubts or any information you require. We are there for you. That's it. That's it. Thank you so much.
Super, Prerna ji, really well articulated and really happy for this. So thank you for pitching in. So yeah, so guys, one more thing, as you see this picture. So this picture is about modern agile. So what is the focus area? The focus area is not only deliver the value continuously, that has to happen there, that has to happen. And that's why our focus is also, so when we are giving you something, when we are teaching something, it's not only about coming up over here and teaching you, it's also about adding value to our teaching. So that's one of the motto. The second one is make safety a prerequisite. So you won't find anyone and everyone is coming over here and joining, even in our call. And this is how, even in the project, you will find that only the limited sponsor stakeholders or project people are going to interact with you in the real time in the industry. So that's about the project. And here, this is also for us is a project, because when we are teaching, we are not just teaching, we are just completing a project. We are and what is our goal is, what is our vision? Our vision is for us to get you placed. So that's the objective we have to meet, and that's why we don't want any external in interruption from outside world. And that's why only people who has the same goal, they will be part of this call. Okay, so that's the second one. The third one is experiment and learn rapidly. So when we will be giving you some example, we will be giving you some assignment, we want you to go ahead, experience that, come back with the insight and share that. So how it is going to help you? This is going to help each one of us to feel the awesome, bring that awesomeness in within. And that's the goal of this modern agility. That's what you feel this, that's what you can see in this circle. So can you relate what I am saying? Are you able to relate this, guys? Especially Chanchal and Mayank. Are you able to relate just now whatever I said? Yeah.
Yes.
Super. So every day, if you are not feeling awesome, it means the objective has not been fulfilled. So it's all about making you feel awesome. It's all about making you make your client feel awesome. So client has to feel awesome. So about the product, about the products has been shipped or services has been given. So it's all about client delightness. So get aligned with this objective. So that was one thing. So now coming back to another participant who are going to add something from her experience, from her learning about agility and business analysis. So to whom apart from Leena ji, who else was there? So let me go ahead in the yeah, Madhuri. So I would like to invite you, Madhuri, to add few words. Yes, please go ahead.
Sorry that I'm not being able to answer you because I was driving.
Okay, so what I wanted to know from your past learning and experience, what is your understanding about agility and business analysis? You can add one word or one statement or couple of word or couple of statement.
Agile is an approach for like quicker, faster, responsive way to deliver to the customer the way a customer wants it.
Yes.
And BA business analysis is the bridge in between customer and say, sorry, I'm not getting the word.
Yeah, no problem. So whatever you said, that's right. And why it is very important to keep grabbing the opportunity and talking to us. Why? Because if you can talk here, you are confident enough to talk into the industry. Imagine you are discussing one project along with testers, along with the project manager, along with project coordinator or product owner or the complete Scrum development team. So how much confident you have to be there? So for that confidence you need to sense over here in this small group. Okay, and that's why these kind of interaction you will keep on experiencing. It's all about, because confidence is such kind of a foundation. If you can experience it at one place, you are going to be super confident to when you will be standing at your goal. Okay, so if your goal is getting into industry, into any IT company and start solving the problem, then you have to experience that. And everyone out here who are listening, so remember your motto, even if you are learning, your motto has to be there to solve someone's problem. So if tomorrow you will be placed in IT industry, in any IT company, as a BA or a Scrum Master, so it is not only about you are going to get the position. You are going to get the position in exchange of having a solution providing mindset. Okay, you are ready to solve someone else's problem. I want you to realize this thing. Say, for example, everyone came together, and we developed one system which has to interact with some transaction as in you are going to buy something, and you need to pay some amount in exchange of buying something. So how it will feel you that you have given certain amount and you did not receive in exchange of the money the real product? How will you feel? Say for example, you are going to buy some XYZ product, you gave $1,000 for that, and you did not receive the exact material in your hand. How would you feel? I want Chanchal and Mayank to answer this.
Not very satisfied and not very happy.
That's it.
Waste of time.
Waste of time. Waste of time, energy, money.
Money. Yeah.
Yeah. What? And when you lose money, how would it feel you? Completely disgusted. Completely, you will feel like cheated. And let me ask you further question. Do you ever in your life ever want to feel like cheated?
No.
No? Yes. And that's why your client, your end customer will never would feel like to be. Okay. They also won't like to feel cheated. And when your company or project or industry has promised something to customer, this is our responsibility to deliver him. If you will feel cheated, you know the pain of the customer. Why I brought this example? Because you need to feel that how a client will feel it. So when you are getting into a job, you must have this sense that you have to add value to your client. If you don't add value, the client feels cheated, and you know the feeling of the feeling cheated, right? This is the key learning I want to draw over here, because this is key learning which brings the insight of adding value in any industry. Whatever you are learning, how you are going to utilize that. So this is not only about agility, it's not only about business analysis, it's also about mindset and also experiencing your client and knowing your client. Okay, because you are on the journey of becoming a business analyst, and you should know how your customer feels. And when you will know this, that's when you can bring the awesomeness to your customer. Okay, so it's all about delivery, it's all about delivery to the customer, and it's all about playing on in the real time in the role as a scrum master or business analyst in the agile world. So Prerna ji, would you like to add something more further over here?
Yes, definitely. First of all, thank you so much, Gaurav, for this wonderful, explanation about what is agility, how it is important, and how to relate that to the real life scenarios. So friends, we have been talking about more than an hour on this, and we have definitely understood that agility is here to stay, or it is rather the present and future. And you are, as of now, being a part of that entire process or journey or the family, I would say. So even it's not only that agility or software development or BA role is important. It's first of all, what is your take on this role that you want to get ahead into? That is more important. So I just want to highlight and draw a few what you say prerequisites for being in a BA or Scrum Master, or into IT as a semi-technical or technical as well as functional. What do you say? Professional. So basics are quite simple. That if you, yeah, I guess my voice is echoing. Yeah.
No, it's better.
Yeah, thank you. So basics are like you should have good communication skill. By saying communication skills means verbal, written, presentation skills. you should have a good interest or keen interest of dealing with people, because as a BA, as a Scrum Master, you deal with variety of people. Like when I gave my intro, when Gaurav gave his intro, we mentioned couple of industries, couple of people. So definitely, more than machines, we work more with people. So understanding of people, how to deal with them, how to get work done with them as a BA, as a Scrum Master, as a team member, as a project manager. You not only work on your own, you don't work in silos, you work in a synergy, you work in a team, you work in a department, organization. So along with delivering your deadlines or output, you have to get work done by people and along with people. So that's what here we are, to actually learn what happens in the real market and real industry. As I'm working, as Gaurav has experience, we know how the day-to-day work and how day-to-day schedule, as a typical IT professional goes. So along with all the methodologies, all the strategies, all the plans, everything that we're here to teach you, if you have these basic skills like communication skills, people management, people handling, understanding, a good command over your language, that is it. And I think we all, as we have been talking for more than an hour, we do understand that we all are pretty comfortable, in communication, in sharing our views and opinions. So yes, along with agility, Scrum, project management, or any skills that you're learning, how keen is your interest on working, how keen are you on problem solving? As Gaurav rightly said, whenever you're entering into any market or any industry, you are especially hired for particular problem solving, or planning of a particular project applications, or system. So as a BA, as a Scrum Master, as a PMO person, as a project manager, what is your role? So trust me, we are here to explain you all that, to get that done from you, to make you understand what you will be responsible for. So that is the basic. But then on top of it, what is your involvement? What kind of questions you come up? As Gaurav had mentioned, that there has to be some daily rituals. See, even we as professionals, we have some daily inputs of new understanding, new learning, new reading. And trust me, it's very fascinating. It's not like just for the sake of job we are doing it. No, it's a profession. And when you go on that understanding, when you go on that level of giving solution, your overall approach towards life also changes. You don't look at a situation as a problem, you look at a situation as a challenge, and what you can get out of it, what you can make the best out of it. So when you work in an organization as a BA, as a PM, as a Scrum Master, you are hired for the specific or a set of issues or problems or the situation to handle. And trust me, here at Guru Schools, we enable you to understand, to mitigate, or to overcome, or to actually provide the best solution as far as our because you have that entire, I would say, package, or entire you're very well versed by the time the training is over. So yes, here we are to understand Agile, Scrum in detail, the BA role in detail, but as well as, to be very honest, it's more or like a personality, improvement or grooving sessions also, wherein you come in as a normal, very simple, a basic, maybe a normal any other professional, but when you move out, you really have that Midas touch of the real life experience, real life scenarios, industry exposure, and that I don't think so. Any other, institution or any other training do provide, because we have been in the industry. Myself in earlier times, I've attended a lot of training courses and all, but the kind of one-to-one interaction, and I think Madhvi ji and Leena ji had mentioned that they really had fun-filled and interactive sessions. So yes, my, and I think Gaurav's also, simple expectation is we want you guys to be interactive, to understand, to talk, to share. Even there might be days you might be tied up, busy or some other scenarios. like today also when he asked, you guys have gone to demo group, you were pretty honest and straightforward. No, we did not get the time. That's absolutely fine. But then going ahead, please take out some specific time, maybe a half an hour slot or 2 hour slot as per your availability and work schedule. Go through the videos, try to understand, try to read. We will keep sharing the study material, the important things you would like to know. But then how much you grasp and how much you're willing to take a deep dive into this entire situation or into the process, that matters a lot. So I think Gaurav, I've shared, actually rather I've poured my heart out about this entire, our expectation setting and their involvement, what we are, hoping for and what we will be offering them. So over to you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. So guys, understand, just to sum up everything in one word, here we are gathered together to solve a problem. So let it be having this attitude in everyone. So the attitude is whatever it takes. So this attitude works in the industry, and when they evolve with this attitude of having whatever it takes, they come up with agile. Okay, they come up with the agile, and they know it's important to be flexible. Okay, it is important to deliver in a gradual fashion but in incremental fashion. Okay, and that's how the any problem can be resolved. And that's the reason you have to adapt this mindset also, that whatever it takes, I am here to solve someone else's problem. And with this mindset, if we'll go on, you can resolve any problem. So core concept of doing any activity in your life is to bring the ease and resolve any problem. So this is one of the mantra and foundation for today and for anything, for any project. So you start thinking with this mindset that you have to bring the ease and resolve any problem, and you are ready to do whatever it takes to bring the ease. So hope you have got that. On this note, what I'm going to do, I'm going to share one link with you. What is this link? This link is one YouTube audio program from one of the mindset coach. His name is Earl Nightingale. In early 1700s, okay, so he was a well-known mindset coach. So he gave one talk about thought processes. So only by adapting his thought process, what exactly has happened, he created many millionaires in the USA alone. Okay, so you need to understand how exactly our thought process works. You need to understand how you can bring the value in a system, value in a client's life, value in any project. To understand that, what I have done, so it was a very old audio record, so it was not clear. So what I have done, so I have understood whatever this particular legend was saying, Earl Nightingale. I have recorded his entire speech, and I have translated into normal conversation, and I have created that for you. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to every day put this in your daily ritual. So initially it may sound like you are listening to some simple audio. I would request each one of you to start listening to this audio for continuous 30 days as a daily ritual. Listen to it daily, and whatever the assignments has been given inside that audio, you must do it. How you can do that? So if you go on walking, if you go on jogging, and if you do your exercising or something, put your headset in your ear and start listening to it. Okay, get attuned with what exactly the concept behind it, and I'm going to put that link inside this chat. So there also I'll put, and I'll also put that in WhatsApp message. I personally do it, and after 30 days, you will start experiencing how it is going to shape your upcoming days. Okay, so this is all about mindset framing on the journey of agility. Okay, so it has nothing to do with the agility, but still it has to do many things with the agility, because it is mainly talking about the mindset. It's also talking about how to add value, how to resolve any problem, and how your visualization or your imagination or your thinking about the object, about the end result, can bring a drastic shift and change in your life. So I want your commitment for next 30 days, every day, starting from tomorrow. The moment you will wake up, put this audio in your ear and start listening. So many of my other students start their day with this audio. So it is recommended to listen to this audio at least thrice in a day, but it's okay even if you find yourself too much busy, if you can listen to it for once at least in a day. Yeah, okay. So can I get this commitment from all of you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
thank you.
I'm committed.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So this is a translated voice from Earl Nightingale, and you will be listening to the voice. Use that daily for next coming 30 days. Okay, cool. So any question here? I think we have come up to the
I'm
end
good.
of this day, and we will be meeting on Thursday now. So yeah, we can see you on the next day. If you don't have any question, then we can call it the session. Any question, Mayank,
You're
Chanchal?
posting the video?
Uh,
Now?
this video, this entire session recording?
No. The one that you said for Nightingale.
You can get it into from the chat window. Can you copy that?
Oh, where is it? Hold on. Where is it? I don't see it. 1 second.
Which chat window are you talking about?
Yeah, I
This,
don't see
our
it.
communication chat.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
here. I got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, this one.
Yeah. Listen to it daily.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
again, it's choice. But if you want really to be successful, I would highly recommend to, from today on, just listen to it for 30 days and start experiencing how your life is drastically transformed. Yeah.
Okay, Gauravji. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I have
Yeah,
one question. So the one you've changed the word of Earl Nightingale.
Mm-hmm.
So is there original of it also, or this you?
Yeah.
What is the original? Is the original different, or you've just made it easier?
I have made it more easier. The original, you won't find anything. You will only find that Earl Nightingale's speech was very faster, and it was not so easy to comprehend. It was not so easy because it was coming from old record, and this is the freshly made for you. So everything you will find that is matching once you will put Earl and this record together. Okay, so you will find everything is matching when you will go for comparing. And if you listen alone to this older record of Earl Nightingale, you will find initially struggling to get it for you. Okay, and that's why it has made easier for you.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Okay.
So thank you so much, Mayank, Chanchal, Madhuri, Leena, Gaurav, for this wonderful first session, wherein I feel we already got this feeling of being connected with each other on at least on a communication level. So yes, without taking your much time on the first session itself, I think we are good to end the session, Gaurav.
Yes, we are good to end the session. So I think no one has to add anything. Yeah.
If you have any doubts, still you can, please go ahead and ask. We're here. And if you do not, we can actually end this session on this.
Yes. So thank you so much. I take it as no from anyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leena ji.
Welcome.
Thank you, Mayank, Chanchal, Prerna ji, Devji, and Madhuri for joining. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll see you on Thursday now, 6 a.m. Yeah.
Sure.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Yeah. Good night.